Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So off we go then. That's a nicely measured pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time. Can he finish? Rudiger attempts a clearance. Rummenigge. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Hwang Hee-chan. Shifted upfield. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Spezia! Goal! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word.
Can he put it away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Neymar. Rummenigge, he's onside. Oh, important interception.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zakaria. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is asking. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is a great ball. Pass somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Neymar simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Hwang Hee-chan. And he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Spezia happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Just the keeper to beat, Rummenigge! He scores! Sparta Rotterdam back in business! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Neymar. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Zakaria.
Spezia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
The attendance for this match,
Rummenigge.
72,300.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Pete...
Shapes to shoot! Spezia! Goal! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Spezia take the lead. Messi. He's had it taken off him.
Sparta Rotterdam are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent hit! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. But
Shevchenko! Spezia! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Spezia go into the lead.
Spezia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's in! Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Spezia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Zakaria calmly anticipates. Vieira. Spezia moments now away from seeing this one out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And Messi! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's there to clear it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. The action has already started. Now it's Forlan, shapes to shoot. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Quality ball. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way.
Well, I would say the game against...
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Saliba. Neither side yet able to find the net. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot a goal! Spezia! Goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Costa Curta. Inter Milan, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
Chance for the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lahm unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Bellingham. And here's Forlan. Forlan gets flagged offside. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Neymar! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please take this opportunity.
Reflections on the first half?
Spezia clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Spezia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again. Spezia carrying a one-goal lead. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, this looks sharp. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta. Vieira. Hwang Hee-chan. Rummenigge. Hwang Hee-chan can see things others simply cannot. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's played it back.
They're really getting...
Shevchenko! Little pass back. Oh, what a pass! Now the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Some resolute defending there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. And it's Forlan. Chance to finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's Forlan! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
3,
sides, actually.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Number 4.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 14.
And here's Shevchenko.
Substitution.
That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, played right into his path. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very much into the last knockings. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
So that's it, it is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. And already we're underway here. Chance to finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. He's been picked out.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour delivering crosses.
Rummenigge, a player of legendary status. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that was vital. Shot a goal! Goal! Senegal! There is the breakthrough!
Senegal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Senegal have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in space and looking for options. Neymar's cross. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way. Mbappe! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And a header! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Senegal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, well played. Zakaria. Spezia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bruno Fernandes. Hwang Hee-chan. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Guti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Beckham. Bruno Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stoichkov. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Stoichkov. Guti, and here's Stoichkov. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. Senegal applying the press here, and he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Beckham knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction. Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hwang Hee-chan, Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Hwang Hee-chan. Can he put it away? And that's off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Shevchenko. Stoichkov. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spezia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Stoichkov. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vieira. Guti. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Guti. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rudiger. No, again there's no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Spezia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hwang Hee-chan, and here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pinches it off him. David Villa, he's gone for goal! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply. And
David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vieira, a player of legendary status. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That has been slung wide. Got a shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
That's a little off target. Now it's Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's running through. He's had a shot! They want to be quick. And he's following up! Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vieira stood up well to him there. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. Chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Zakaria. Burn. Now it's Shevchenko. Foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no joy this time. He's not got that quite right. Rodri. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Oh, played right into his path. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Spezia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Great hit! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Neymar. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar. Played towards the other side. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free.
Spezia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That's good running with the ball. Yamal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu gets across to intercept that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... But it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. But as you can see, we've already started here. Hwang Hee-chan. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, and he was quick to react.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
De Bruyne. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's some Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. He rises! Victoria! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Victoria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes...
And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And now the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spezia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's been shifted off it. Spezia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spezia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Has a shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Rummenigge. Vieira. Nice ball, and he's in here. Caught offside that time. And it's Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Adams makes the interception. Adams looking to add to his goal. Vieira. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's free. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Victoria kick off the second half. Looking for the runner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zakaria. It's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Shevchenko! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bellingham.
Spezia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some good persistent defending here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Victoria have it back and can go again. De Bruyne. Mbappe! Mbappe! Rudiger. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vieira. Number 17, White. Number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11,
That looks a good ball through.
Shevchenko.
Tries a shot!
20, Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cafu. Number 13, Erling
And that's gone loose. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Number 8, Cristiano
Mbappe. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
He gets big! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. And he's gone backward here. He's found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cafu. Frimpong is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, and that's a shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! So that's it, it is all over. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Spezia leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. The action has already started. Luis Suarez, Van Nistelrooy, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Azar. Rudiger. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Shevchenko, and that's a big chance! Spezia! Goal! Spezia take the lead! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage...
Decent hit! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
It's Luis Suarez! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Azar. Now it's Drogba. Dink through. Byrne. Rudiger. White. White is always looking to play quality balls. Rummenigge. It's gone out for a throw-in. White. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. He'll try from distance.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Luis Suarez. Swung in towards the middle. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Neymar. Half an hour played now. He's gone for goal. Hits off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Drogba. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He can run onto that. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hwang Hee-chan can see things others simply cannot. Spezia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming. He read Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still. Drogba proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Always onto this. Drogba. Terrific header. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. Zakaria.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. Zakaria. He's having a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18, Suarez.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 24.
Spezia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he put it away? He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. Spezia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gravenberg showed plenty... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He has found the way through. Zakaria. That pass has been well intercepted.
Spezia have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Attendance for this match was 80,953.
He's had it nicked away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
A slightly better ball. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more. Well, there was to be no other outcome. The Netherlands take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hits one! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's all... Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Chance for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 3, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 1, Schmeichel. Number 17, De Bruyne.
Van Nistelrooy, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's Drogba. Spezia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Spezia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. But as you can see, we've already started here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's back. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word:
shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their managers...
Oh, here's a chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Hwang Hee-chan, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Rudiger.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Spezia looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's in! Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Scholes. Hwang Hee-chan. Rummenigge. He'll try from distance. And it's played forward.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neymar. Hwang Hee-chan. Shot could be... It's Neymar! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he can clear it away. And it's Vieira. There's the shot! It's in! Spezia are back in business! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Great chance! And here's Scholes. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Scholes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a hit! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spezia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Passes short and sharp.
2 added minutes have
Neymar.
been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most like...